Hello, Betty Crosby here. Yeah, I'm tired of this stay at home business too, but also proud of the way, as British Columbians, we have responded to the call for restrictions, and it's okay, really, and we can do that and be patient somewhat longer, and also for those of us who uh, have the inclination to pry into the nature of the universe, which is a very stupid inclination. There's no way to be satisfied with the answers you do manage to get. But I'm fascinated by the element of time and what it says about language, how language frames the concept of time, and also gives us insight into how language and time also is used as a weapon by more advanced cultures against cultures that are not so advanced technically. They may be enormously advanced in terms of justice, in terms of a connection to the land, but if they don't have the techno savvy that the upper crust, the small 1% of the 1% has absolutely captured, then we are prone to being serfs. And if we just take as examples how the First Nations people were absolutely deprived of their language by a more technically advanced society, and through the abolition of their language, how it they devised methods such as the residential schools to make sure it doesn't get the language doesn't get transferred into succeeding generations, so that the conquered nation would feel properly subdued and feel insecure, because they know that with sense of a place, if it's not accompanied by language of that place, then the person becomes a cultural orphan, and whole groups of people become cultural orphans, as the First Nations people did. But they are getting connected back to their sense of culture and their sense of the land, and they're relearning languages that have been long lost. And the same is true with the African Americans. They came here in chains, to rest on the slavery blocks to be sold at auction. And they were forbidden to speak their languages, and they had different languages. They're from different parts of Africa. And they were beaten and sexually assaulted and whatever, until that notion was beaten out of them of their mother tongue, which described what it was that they had before. And I want to argue right now that our mother tongues are being taken away from us because we don't speak the dominant language, which is techno speak. If you don't know about computers, if you don't know how computers now are, along with artificial intelligence, are describing and imposing ideas on all of us, that we are actually beneath the robots, because they can make robots who can actually make other robots. So the robots know more than we do. They know the dominant language. And we're running the risk of just being erased from the universe, not only being cultural orphans, but erasure. I hope it doesn't go there. I don't mean to depress anybody, but I'm getting very worried. I actually am about this. And more next time. Thank you.